The greeting card industry is also facing an existential crisis. After decades of steady business, the internet is transforming the industry. Some card makers' products are still selling like hotcakes, while others are faltering. Now, one of the oldest greeting card companies is being taken private as it struggles to stay relevant in a digital age. Karina Huber has the story.
Kate's Papery in New York City is having no problem attracting customers with its pretty and pricey cards. Its CEO, Angelica Berry, says its greeting card sales have risen every year for the past 5 years.
Mostly on the higher end of it, the $6 to $8 cards always do better for us. Handmade, artisanal, humorous, as well as traditional.
Berry says cards that play on our current obsession with social media or have unconventional messages are also hot sellers. Kate's does well because it caters to an upscale clientele willing to pay a hefty price for something original and of high quality.
Its success is in sharp contrast to American Greeting, which mass produces affordable, albeit less original greeting cards. That part of the business is being cannibalized by the advent of e-cards, free cards sent electronically over the internet.
Over the past 3 years, American Greeting's share price has fallen by more than a quarter. It has slashed workers and closed dozens of stores. It now plans to go private.
American Greeting has strategic issues that they have to address that's going to involve restructuring, costs, write-down, firings.
Capital markets expert Jim Awad says it's much better to restructure away from the scrutiny of shareholders. Other struggling companies like Dell and Barnes & Noble are mulling over going private or partially private as they rethink their strategy.
You can make the harder decisions when you're doing it opaquely and out of the public eyes.
The founders of American Greeting think the firm is undervalued by the public markets. They offered a 13% premium on the day they announced they'd like to take the company private.
In theory, if this works, you take it private at the price of a distressed company and then take it back to the marketplace as a public company at the price of a growth company.
American Greeting already sees value in making high-end cards. In 2009, it bought Kate Papery's rival, Papyrus. But the bigger challenge is how the company plans on tackling the advent of e-cards.
Happy Mother's Day.
It's hard to compete with something that's free.
Karina Huber, CCTV, New York.